in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Middleton. Kick out to Giannis. Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. They shoot again. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 6.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. The kick out to Tatum. No good on the triple. Giannis outside. Back to Allen. Outside Holiday. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
You know, if you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building and focus on giving the fans maybe a few more wins if you can.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they'll get another chance. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Allen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Celtics trail by 8. White wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Reagan back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Williams, that's good.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Brogdon. Shot from the wing. And the shot is long.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Celtics trail by 9.
Substitution on the court.
Now Brown. Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. That bucket in no time at all.
3 points.
Brown's got 5 points so far.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Back to Holiday. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Lopez.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Brown. And another basket for Boston.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And stolen by Tatum. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee.
The Celtics, 13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Jason Tatum.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74. And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
To the paint. Sweet move. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Here's Middleton to the inside. It's stolen by Muscala. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
White looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And that time, also a missed shot.
This is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. Leaps for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
Jason Tatum.
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
First personal foul.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And Allen drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lopez with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Checking in for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Tatum looking around. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Offensive rebound. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
Jason Tatum.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
In the corner, Smart with it. Tatum drives in.
Jason Tatum.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Marcus Smart.
Quick first step by Tatum, then look out!
And so it's Boston going into the break.
You're 24. The Celtics.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth dancing.
Celtics leading by 10. Outside, Smart. Right side, Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside, Horford. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Bucks trail by 12. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And they get it back. The 3 from Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 18 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside Holiday. Giannis outside. Back to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Horford.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Lopez. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Over in the corner, Brown. Second chance shot. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And a lot of noise coming from these fans after that call was made.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, G.A. And Jason Tatum seems, G.A., like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Out to Carter, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Celtics substitution.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The Celtics have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Third team foul.
That one is off. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Derek White.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Carter hits them both. Celtics leading by 19 points. Outside Williams. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks with possession. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 8 points. Bucks trail by 21. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
They get it back. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
timeout called. The Bucks.
Call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans. Make some noise. And here come your forward crew.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, the matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's White. Misses there.
That's the end of the third.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
37. The Celtics, 58.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
The kick out to Lopez. No good on the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And finished off by Brown.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First team foul.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And he can't hit the second. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Middleton. Over Horford. Middleton can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 23. Here's Tatum with the drive.
Tatum.
Good. Tatum's got 25 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency. There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Poked loose. Pass to Smart. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. This one for three. Offensive rebound, Bucks.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Smart. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul.
As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be lessened.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they've amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Shoots from the right block. In deep, Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 33.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Going inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist by.
And that's now 37 points for Jason Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Shoots from the line. And the miss. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you. We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. Ingram outside. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Young from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Young for 3. Good D by McCollum. Over Young. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
It's stolen by Jones. It's Ingram atop the key. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
Young outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Now, here is Young. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. In the corner, Murray with it. 2 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Shot clock violation. Pelicans ball. Now,
New Orleans in the lead.
For your Pelicans, Daniels.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. And it's Alvarado missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
Chalk up 2 there.
I'd like to see Larry Nance Jr. keep working on the interior part of his game. Shots like this can help his confidence.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Nance. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
In the corner, Nance with it. Three-pointer. No good that time. Up in time. No good on that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ingram. A nice shot by Young. Young's got his first bucket of the night. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with physicality.
Here's Young. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the ball handling right there of McCollum. He's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Now here's Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good. Nice job down low.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's McCollum. The lead is 2. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Capella. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Here's Murray. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. And he gets the bucket. McCollum's got 9 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's McCollum, driving the lane. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Young. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. McCollum outside. Ingram outside. No good on the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The kick out to Young. Offline with his 3.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. Kicks it out to Collins. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Collins showing more and more some moves that he's getting comfortable with.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Jones. Here's McCollum. Capella covered. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans. Young outside. From past the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Kicks it out to McCollum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McCollum's got 21.
Yeah, I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because I'd buy one. That's what he does. He heats up in a hurry.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Capella. In the corner, Murray with it. Young outside. Here's the floater. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. From the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Murray outside. The kick out to Young. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Here's Collins. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
The Hawks trailed by 15. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Assist goes to
6 points for Trae Young.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Jones to the paint, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Ingram attacking. Over Collins. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Young with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Young, good.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Atlanta calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
the Hawks call timeout.
Who out there needs a free t-shirt? I can't hear
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Alright, y'all. I'm looking for the loudest section. If you get loud, you get t-shirts. So let's go!
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Collins. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here is Daniels. And here's Valanciunas. Capella covering. Crafty move. No good from Valanciunas.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Ingram left side. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And here is Capella. 6 points for him. Hunter, no good. Ingram right side. Over Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ingram's got 5 points so far. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything.
The Hawks, 26.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Hawks trail by 15. Young looking it over. From the wing. Again, Young missing. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving. That's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's pulling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside. He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Murphy can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Rebounded by the Hawks. Stolen by McCollum. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Young.
Trey Young.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Clint Capella.
And that's now 10 points for Trey Young.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area.
That nigga CJ is cooking your ass.